So Isiah Pacheco has been very good for the Kansas City Chiefs, and in this video we're going to be breaking down how he changed everything for them. So what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Chiefs Priority here, and I'm back with another classic video, man. And basically what we'll be getting into is Isiah Pacheco. Now Isiah Pacheco made a lot of great plays for the Kansas City Chiefs this season, and being a 7th round rookie coming out of Rutgers, you wouldn't expect him to be making plays in the Super Bowl, and you really wouldn't even expect him to be the reason why the Chiefs went to the Super Bowl. So Isiah Pacheco went to Rutgers University, which is in New Jersey, and honestly they had a horrible offensive line, but Isiah Pacheco was still able to make big plays. He was still able to find the holes and explode for big running plays, even though he had that horrible offensive line. So he was able to make the best out of it, because due to his 4.37 speed and his quick agility and his frame, he had everything he needed. You know, he had everything he needed to be a good running back, but that offensive line just didn't make him look good. Like if he went to a school like Bama or something, he definitely would be a second to first rounder. But no, he went to Rutgers, and the Kansas City Chiefs made a very smart selection by drafting him in the 7th round. Before that draft, Brett Veach said it's a UDFA running back that I think could go out there and get 1,000 yards. He must have been talking about Isiah Pacheco, but they seen that they didn't want to take the risk on having to sign him as a UDFA. So what they did, they went out there and picked him in the 7th round, which was a choice that they would not regret, because Isiah Pacheco, he came in, he said he was going to take a grown man's job, and he did that exactly right. He came in, he earned his starting spot, took CEH's job, took Ronald Jones' job, and he became the running back 1 for the Kansas City Chiefs. And now we're going to be breaking down some of his best games. So Isiah Pacheco had 960 total yards, which you could basically call a 1,000-yard season. So this makes me think next year Isiah Pacheco is going to have a very good season. And the reason why I say he changed everything for the Kansas City Chiefs, because he gave them a rushing attack, which we've lacked for a few years. So him giving us a rushing attack was very good. And this is honestly the best running back that we've had since Kareem Hunt, in my opinion. And it honestly feel like we have Kareem Hunt again. Now, he's not as good as Kareem Hunt was, but I'm just saying it feels like we have someone similar to him. You know what I mean? So Isiah Pacheco, he started off the year pretty good, 62 yards, but then he had a little drop off the next 2 games with 6 and 9 yards in them games. But then he went on to go against the Buccaneers to get 63 yards on 11 carries. And then he had another 2 drop-offs. Then he went to get 43 against the Niners and 5 against the Titans. So he started around the Jacksonville game. He started around the Jacksonville game. So that's like, what, week 7? Something like that? No, week 9. So yeah, he got 16 carries with 82 yards, which was honestly insane. Then the next game, he had 15 carries with 107 yards. And the game after that, 69. Then 66 against the Bengals, 70 against the Broncos, 86 against Houston, 58 against Seattle, 31 against Denver, and 64 against the Raiders. So Isiah Pacheco started to become very consistent, and this is when we know, yeah, we got our guy. And he's helped in a lot of games. He's helped control the clock. He's helped us finish games. He's got some clutch first downs that we needed out of him. He helped open the passing game. So Isiah Pacheco changed a lot for the Kansas City Chiefs. And I do think without him, we have not went to the Super Bowl. And that's a fact, because against the Jacksonville Jaguars in our divisional game, Mahomes went down with an injury, and Chad Henne came in. I honestly thought we was going to lose that game. Once I see Mahomes not playing, I'm like, okay, time to panic, because no way Chad Henne about to do this. But Pacheco got a handoff, and he went absolutely crazy. He broke out for a crazy play that all Chad Henne had to do was finish with the touchdown. So that was very good. He had 95 rushing yards that game. And then in the Super Bowl, he came up very big, 76 rushing yards with 1 touchdown. And he was getting some clutch first downs. And he could also receive, in my opinion, too, because he had 59 yards against the Bengals. So I could see him becoming a receiving threat soon. And he's very fast. He could catch, and he could run routes. So I do think Andy Reid's going to implement that into his game. And I honestly just can't wait to see it. And I'm very hyped to see what's next for Isiah Pacheco. So one thing that was huge is that Isiah Pacheco, right? Everything, look, all his college stats for the next 4 years, the past 4 years he was in college, right? 551 yards in 18, 729 and 19. Then he had 515 and 20, and then 647 and 21. So Isiah Pacheco didn't even have a better season than he has had in the NFL. That goes to show you that he made a lot of progress, and that Rutgers O-line was actually horrible. Because you have a better season in the NFL than you ever did in college, that goes to show you that you made progress and that your offensive line was bad. And when I seen Isiah Pacheco's physicality and his build and his abilities, when I seen that, I was like, he is going to be a monster behind the Kansas City Chiefs offensive line. I have a video from a year ago saying that. I said he was going to be a monster behind the Kansas City Chiefs offensive line because we have such a good offensive line with some run blockers. So I knew he was going to do very good. Like, his RAS score, his relative athletic score, was 8.86. And that is honestly very good. That was very good. His 40-yard dash was a 4.37. And yeah, man, his 20 split was 2.56. His 10 split was 1.56. So he's very athletic, he's explosive, and he's strong because he could bench press 27 reps. So I just love the fact that we went and got an athletic running back in Isiah Pacheco. And he really changed everything for the Kansas City Chiefs, man. Giving us that rushing attack, giving us that dog in the running room to just scare defenses and just truck people and do everything, man. It's really something to see. And I'm just excited for his future. And I think he could be a top 5 running back in this league. And that's exactly what he's going to do next season, man. So I honestly just love what the Chiefs did with that. And we just got somebody like the Derek Prince who's similar to him. So the Chiefs building a rushing attack is something that's very scary. And that's something that we need to keep winning Super Bowls. With Patrick Mahomes' ability, his arm talent, and the wide receiver core talent with the offensive line, a good defense, a rushing attack was the icing on the cake. And now the Chiefs are just a well-balanced team, and we have everything we need to keep pushing and keep winning these rings. And thanks to Brett Veach drafting Isiah Pacheco, this team was changed completely, and it was changed for the better. Definitely was changed for the better. And yeah, man, Isiah Pacheco, very good running back. Can't wait till he get more involved in the passing game. And yeah, man, gotta love him. Just gotta love him for what he did. Gave us a rushing attack, helped us go out there and push for the Super Bowl. Came up big in big moments when we needed him the most. And y'all gotta understand, as a rookie to come in and just start like that and just do good and just go crazy in the Super Bowl, a 7th round rookie at that went to a bad school like Rutgers. This is impressive. Like, I don't think Chiefs fans realize, like, Isiah Pacheco is highly talented. Like, this guy, this is something we barely see. Like, this dude is rare. This is a rare talent. To be a 7th round pick, a rookie out of Rutgers, and come in and dominate in the playoffs against experienced defensive linemen and experienced safeties and cornerbacks, it's honestly crazy, and it's something special. And Chiefs fans definitely shouldn't overlook him, or nobody should overlook him. I love what Isiah Pacheco brought to this team, and I hope he continue to bring this. I hope he continue to bring this competitive spirit. Hopefully he stays healthy. And the Chiefs, they're young, so this is going to keep pushing and keep going. And this rushing attack is going to keep getting better with the versatility we have in it. And, man, it's just a good time to be a Chiefs fan. It's been your boy Chiefs Priority, and I'm out, man. Peace.